Hi, I'm Angified. I started Angified Presents.
We share the love of music.
It has been medicine and therapy. Nothing else worked.
It has saved many of us. With mental health, we need to open our eyes.
Hurt people.
We ask that you listen, comprehend, and relate with your ears.
Form that heart of unity and one.
We share on this stage.
Statistics, feelings.
And ourselves.
We stand with the belief to be you, to be heard, and to be original.
We all may be different, with opinions and beliefs.
At the end of the day, we are all brothers and sisters.
We are family.
We ask that you join us in a magical journey with artists from around the world. Open your minds. Let in the love.
And listen with your hearts.
We all want a better tomorrow. Be one.
Communicate and look out for one another. And then, and only then, will you find the world.
We will find peace in all the world.
You'll find the world. And you will find in this shining world. He was among us in every boy and girl. Many have been broken, red hearts turn black. Love will melt the ice and turn it back, and you will find the world. You will find the world. You will find the world. And when you find a place called home, where everyone is free to roam, a whole new world, a better place for our children's futures at stake. And you'll find, with music in your soul, laughter in your hearts, together we can grow a better place, with love in us all. And you will find, together we can save it all. And you will find a place called home, where everyone is free to roam, a better place, a whole new world,
being an introvert is a beautiful thing. As introverts, we like to protect our energy. We don't really like being around a whole lot of people. We don't really like being around a whole bunch of people. We like to stay to ourselves and protect. I like seafood, but when it comes to bony fish, I don't fuck with that. I prefer flounder and salmon. The fish without the bones, that's what I like. Bony fish is so bony, sometimes it look like the bones want to strike. Whenever I taste a piece of the fish, I feel like there's a bone in my mouth. But I understand that's how old folks like it in the dirty South. Bony fish is old-fashioned, while salmon is new fashion. But salmon is more healthier. When it comes to getting healthier, it's another form of getting wealthier. Health is wealth. Mental health is just as important as physical health. You can actually live longer, just gotta keep your health in check. Go to the gym and work out, so when haters see you, they'll be like, what the heck? There's nothing wrong about wanting to get in shape. It can relieve stress so you won't end up turning to a vape. I remember in my childhood we would say we plan to never grow up to drink, smoke, or do drugs. Since I'm older, I stuck to the plan. I don't drink, I don't smoke, and I don't do drugs. I'm straight edge. The shit the average person does as a stress reliever is actually harmful to their health. This is why you should never waste your gift. Stop letting fear control you. You could be the next Taylor Swift. We all have the power to do what we love to do for a living. Waking up just to be breathing is an underrated blessing. Niggas are always going to have shit to say. Don't let it stop you from believing. I grind hard on my purpose every fucking day, cause it's going to be my reality. I don't give a flying fuck what niggas gotta say. I have discipline and I developed a routine. I make it look easy every day. God got you. Whatever it is that you're dealing with, whatever it is that you're struggling with, whatever it is that you're going through, you could be in a bad financial state right now. You could be struggling financially. God got you.
All you gotta do is be you. Ooh, yeah.
Be you, be the first you, be the best you, cause there is only one you. God only made one you. You're beautiful, you're unique, and you're gifted. Niggas be wanting to judge you out of jealousy, which is stupid. You're the chosen one, that's the reason you don't fit in. God isolated you from the crowd for a reason. It's better to stand out and not fit in, cause being the same as everybody else is completely boring. As a rapper, I'm different. I don't sound like the average rapper when I'm recording. My rapping is unique, my voice is unique, and my music is unique. Niggas can't handle my technique. The rap game needs a rapper like me, cause I'm different. I'm one of the few artists that can change the rap game. For those of y'all that want advice for being a great artist, just be you, be the first you, and be only you, cause there is only one you. God made only one you for a reason.
It broke the mold. Be you, be original. Be you, the original one you. Cause we all had somebody that we looked to as a kid. And as we grew up we found out we can only do it as being ourselves. And you know, the key will probably tell us that the key, the only key to be, is be original, you. So be you, be original, be you, the original, you, the original, you.
There's nothing wrong about following your mom and dad's footsteps, go for it. But always make sure to be yourself first. If it's something you don't love, it's okay. Cause when it comes to your great parents, you'll still get that love. But the most important love is God's love from heaven above. What God creates is amazing. What God creates is gifted. God gave you gifts for a reason, so use those gifts to help you change your life for the better. You're destined for something that's greater. You probably work a 9 to 5, but you don't really be working that hard, because you know the job is not your purpose. Life is short, so this time that we realize there's more to life than just wake up, go to work, come home, eat, sleep, and repeat. You're gonna die one day, so death should be your motivation to live your life to the fullest. 2023, I'ma live my best life, cause as a rapper, I'ma show these haters that I'm one of the greatest. Niggas that be hating on my shit don't bother me. It just shows that with my skin, I'm one of the toughest. I know that I'm a nice guy, but with my rap flow, it's one of the meanest. I don't fit in the same lane with a lot of these other rappers. Just like Angified doesn't fit in the same lane with a lot of these other singers. We're unique, we're different, and we're beautiful. We just being ourselves and only ourselves. We're not trying to be like nobody else.
Facts, Walle.
Hip-hop should make sense to you as a culture. If you want to be a hip-hop artist, if you want to be a lyricist, if you want to be a rapper, if you have a passion for this, hip-hop should make sense to you as a culture. Don't play with the culture. Yo, what up? What's poppin'? Back at it again with another video for y'all, and I just wanted to chat with y'all. I just wanted to give y'all some motivation because today is Sunday, and thank God that we woke up this morning. And I know a lot of y'all is probably already in church giving the good Lord praise. Some of y'all may be sneaking around watching my video while you're in the church service. But anyway, I just want to let y'all know something. God woke you up this morning. You have the opportunity to fight for your dreams. You have the opportunity to fight for your gift. You have the opportunity to fight against all obstacles that come in your way, that try to block you and that try to stop you. You don't have to accept everything for what it is. You one of the chosen ones. God is giving you the opportunity. God is giving you the chance. God is giving you the strength. God is giving you the power to be willing to fight for your dreams, to be willing to fight for your goals, to be willing to fight for your gift. God gave you that gift for a reason. Yo, a mind is a terrible thing to waste, and a gift is a terrible thing to waste too. Don't waste your gift. Don't waste your talent. You're more than that 9 to 5 job. You have a gift. You have an amazing gift that can change your life, and it can change your family's life. You know what I mean? You can provide opportunities. You can retire your parents. Your mom and dad won't even have to work their 9 to 5 jobs anymore because, like I said, and I mentioned this in my song Corporate America, senior citizens in their 60s and 70s are still having to work a 9 to 5 job that they don't even love because of the fact that the US economy is just so messed up. This is corporate America where they just want us to accept everything for what it is. But yeah, get up and fight for your dreams. Get up and fight for your goals. Get up and fight for your gift. You have the ability, you have the power, you have the strength. As long as you're breathing, as long as God is waking you up out of bed every day, you have what it takes to fight for your dreams. Don't let nothing stop you. Giving up is not an option. If nobody has told you that they believe in you, I do. I believe in you, I have faith in you, and I know you can do it. Like I said before, I want to see all of y'all win. My subscribers, my followers on TikTok, I want to see all of y'all win, and I know y'all can make it happen. I know I'm an inspiration for a lot of y'all because I want to see y'all succeed. I know how it is to be knocked down. I know how it is when people don't believe in your vision the way that you do. And that's the thing. It's not always worth it to get upset when people don't believe in your dreams and your goals like you do, whether it's friends or whether it's family. It's your vision, it's your dream, it's your goal, and you gotta do whatever it takes to make it happen. But yo, get up and fight. Get up and fight for your dreams. I just wanted to share this video with y'all, chat with y'all. Just wanted to give y'all some more motivation on this Sunday morning. Don't forget, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell on my channel, comment, share, like the video. And again, my new song, my new track, my new record, Bony Fish Freestyle, it's on my YouTube channel and it's also on my SoundCloud. Y'all can follow me on SoundCloud at Walle G. Let's run it up. Let's blow it up. Love y'all. I know the road hasn't really been easy for you lately, but keep on fighting. You're gonna get to that destination that you want to be at. Keep on fighting. I know it hasn't been an easy road for you. Keep fighting. Yo, what up? What's poppin'? Back at it again with another video for y'all, and this is another fitness related video. I was just wanting to chat with the fellas, and yeah, I'm working on getting a gym membership because, like I told y'all before, the highest that I've ever bench pressed is 300 pounds. Yeah, that's the highest that I've ever done. I used to play football. I played JV football and I played 1 year at the varsity level, but overall, I played football for like a total of 6 years. But anyway, I was just wanting to chat with y'all. If you're trying to build up your strength, if you're trying to like just gain a lot of muscle, you're trying to bench press a lot more weight, you've been doing push-ups, you just been doing whatever, and you're trying to see, like, well, you probably already know, like what's a lot of weight and what's not a lot of weight. You know what I mean? You probably somebody that bench presses 275 and you feel that's not enough. I want to let you know something. If you can bench press at least 225 and above, you bench press a lot of weight. Yeah, 190, 195, 185, 175, that's not a lot of weight. And yes, this is a video that's also for the young men, for the teenagers, like, with football season being back in session, like, I know that, like, with summer workouts, you was in that weight room lifting weights. You was in that weight room getting in shape, getting conditioned, gaining muscle. And that's the thing. I'm pretty sure, like, at y'all high school, y'all have it to where to be a varsity football player, and even as a JV football player, they want you to be able to bench press 200 pounds at the least. But yeah, if you ask me, if you can bench press at least 225 pounds and above, you're in good shape. You bench press a lot of weight. Like I said, the highest I've ever done is 300. But I mean, when I was in the 10th grade playing JV football, I was bench pressing like 245, 250, 265. And second semester of my sophomore year, 10th grade, I was bench pressing 280. And then my junior year, second semester, I think it was either, it was second semester. I had hit 300. So yeah, you know, I mean, yeah, I mean, if you can bench press 225 pounds and above, you're in good shape. You are in good shape. And if you're not at 225, you can work your way up there. Work your way up there. You know, do push-ups, eat more healthier, eat vegetables, eat foods that have like good source of protein. You know what I mean? When it comes down. Now, I understand some of y'all are probably thinking about going vegan or whatever. And there's protein. There's protein in vegetables. You don't always have to eat meat. But for those of you that do eat meat, steak is like a food that requires like a great source of protein. So, yeah, I just wanted to give some fitness advice. Don't forget, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell on my channel, comment, share, like the video. And again, my new song, Bony Fish Freestyle, it's on my YouTube channel and it's also on my SoundCloud. Y'all can follow me on SoundCloud at Walle G. Let's run it up. Let's blow it up. Love y'all. Losing is an opportunity for you to learn. Losing is not an opportunity for you to give up. When you lose, that's how you learn from your mistakes. In order for you to win, you know the mistakes that shouldn't be made because you learn from. Yo, what up? What's poppin'? Back at it again with another video for y'all. And this is just another motivational video. And yes, I'm about to go get me something to eat. I just got off the 9 to 5. I just clocked out, but I just wanted to give some motivation. This is a message that goes out to all of my subscribers, and this is a message that goes out to all of my followers on TikTok. I just want to let y'all know something. I want to see all of y'all win. I want to see all of y'all succeed. I want to see all of y'all make it. I want to see all of y'all follow y'all dreams. I want to see all of y'all create your own reality. You know, I don't want y'all to be stressed out. I don't want y'all to be depressed. I don't want y'all to be having to take multiple medications for your anxiety. I want you, like, if you're in a situation that you don't want to be in, you're not happy, you're depressed, you're stressed out, I want you to get out of that. I want you to get some discipline so you can do what you got to do to get out of that. Yeah, I mean, because with this YouTube stuff, with this content creating stuff, this stuff right here, it does take a lot of discipline. Discipline is key. Discipline is everything. You know, I mean, motivation is what gets you started, but discipline is what can change your life. Discipline is what can take you very far in life. Discipline, yeah, motivation is what gets you started. You're not always going to be motivated to upload content, but the good thing about it is that at least you're doing something. I'm always working. I'm always on the grind. I never spend my whole day chilling and relaxing. I got stuff to do. When it comes down to having big dreams, you know what I mean? You can't really be spending all day relaxing. You got to put that work in. You got to get up early in the morning and you got to turn the camera on and you got to upload. This also requires late nights too, because sometimes I hit the camera, I hit the record button, and I'll record the content at night and then I upload it when I wake up in the morning. The grind never stops, but I want to see all of y'all win. I want to see all of y'all make y'all dreams come true. I want all of y'all's dreams come true. I want to see y'all follow your dreams. You know, I want y'all dreams to become a reality. Other people don't really see your vision the way that you do, but I do. It's your vision, and you got to be willing to believe in your vision no matter what. with this YouTube stuff, this stuff right here is my vision, and I believe in my vision no matter what other people have to say and no matter what other people have to think. You know, I don't care what other people have to say, and I don't care what other people have to think, and neither should y'all. I want to see all of y'all win. I just wanted to share this video with y'all, chat with y'all, just wanted to give y'all some more motivation. Don't forget, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell on my channel, comment, share, like the video. And again, my new song, my new track, Bony Fish Freestyle, it's on my YouTube channel, and it's also on my SoundCloud. Y'all can follow me on SoundCloud at Walle G. Let's run it up. Let's blow it up. Love y'all. Respect the hip-hop legends that came before you. Disrespecting the OGs in hip-hop, disrespecting the legends in hip-hop is starting to get out of hand. Respect the legends that came before you. Yo, what up? What's poppin'? Back at it again with another video for y'all, and I was just wanting to chat with y'all because, as you all know, it's football season. Football season is back in session. And watching the Philadelphia Eagles and the Dallas Cowboys game last night, one of the players for the Eagles had ended up getting a fine for spitting on Dak Prescott. And I was just wanting to chat with y'all because I see that, like, there's some people talking about the stuff that's been going on in youth football, because I think there's been like there's been some youth football games that have got like a little heated because of the fact that the coaches didn't agree with the call that the referees called, or something about a coach didn't really like the way didn't really like the way they had yelled at their child, that they had yelled at their son. So I just wanted to chat with y'all. When it comes down to youth football, we gotta set a good example for the youth. Yes, the NFL. I feel that the NFL could do like a better job of setting a good example for the youth too, because these youngsters, these youth football players, they look up to these NFL players, and just like in high school, these high school football players look up to these NFL players too. Some of these youngsters, they look up to some of these NFL players as role models. I'm pretty sure Dak Prescott is someone's favorite quarterback, like a quarterback that plays youth football probably looks up to Dak Prescott as their hero. Gotta set a good example for the youngsters. Gotta set a good example for the youth. You know what I mean? When it comes down to like the drama that be going down in youth football, don't get me wrong. Coaches do yell. They raise their voice. They criticize. And some parents may not like the way a coach may talk to their son like that. But yeah, I mean, these coaches, they want to win games. They want to win championships. You be having parents that be getting upset because of the fact that their child is not getting any playing time. And it's like that. It was like that for me. When it was my 5th year playing football, I had ended up getting me a starting position, and I was also one of the captains of my football team. It's like that. But you know, I mean, you just have to be patient. You're gonna get your chance to shine. Your child is gonna get their chance to shine. It just takes patience. Like, these coaches, they want to win games. They want to win championships. There was already an issue back in 2018 where they were talking about saying that 62% of kids didn't play football in the year of... They were saying that 62% of kids didn't play sports in the year of 2018. My bad. And one of the reasons is because, you know what I mean, when they end up putting a lot of pressure on the kids, and when there's like a lot of drama involved, kids are not going to want to do it anymore. And Yeah, that's the thing about it. You be having parents that be getting upset with the coaches, that be wanting to argue with the coaches about their child not getting any playing time. Some of these parents have actually put their hands on the coach because of them not playing their child. But yeah, if you a parent out there that has a son that plays youth football, and if they don't have a starting position, they're gonna get their chance to shine. That's why it's important to make sure that they show up to practice every day. You know what I mean? In order to get better as a player, you have to practice. You gotta practice. You play how you practice. You know what I mean? They're gonna get their chance to shine. You know what I mean? And they may not get a starting position, but they'll get some playing time. They just have to be patient. And especially if it's their first year ever playing football, like, they got to start from the bottom and they have to work their way up. But yeah, we got to set a good example for the youth. We got to set a good example. We don't need to be having all these riots going down at these youth football games. Now, don't get me wrong. The game between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Dallas Cowboys, that's a rivalry game. That's like one of the oldest rivalries in the NFL. Just like with my team, the Carolina Panthers versus the Atlanta Falcons, that's a rivalry. The Steelers versus the Cleveland Browns rivalry. You know what I mean? This is how it is when it comes down to these rivalry games. But getting all emotional and being so emotional, like, gotta set a good example for the youth. Gotta lead by example for the youth. We don't need the youth to go down the wrong path, and we don't need them to go down the wrong road. But yeah, I just wanted to share this video with y'all because it do seem like in some of these youth football leagues and like with these parents, they be getting upset because their child don't get no playing time. The coaches want to win. If they feel your child is not good enough, you know, I mean, then your child is not good enough. They got to do what they got to do in order to improve. That's, you know, I mean, that's why it's important to make sure to show up to practice every single day. But yeah, I just wanted to share this video with y'all, chat with y'all. Don't forget, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell on my channel, comment, share, like the video. And again, my new song, my new track, Bony Fish Freestyle, it's on my YouTube channel and it's also on my SoundCloud. Y'all can follow me on SoundCloud at Walle G. Let's run it up. Let's blow it up. Love y'all. Stop doubting yourself. Life is too short for you to be doubting yourself. The world is changing day by day, and you can easily create your own reality just like that. So stop doubting yourself and start believing in your... Yo, what up? What's poppin'? Back at it again with another motivational video for y'all on this Thursday morning. Today is Friday Eve, but first and foremost, thank God that we woke up this morning in grand rising. I just wanted to give y'all some more motivation. I know I've done a bunch of videos where I talked with y'all about escaping the matrix, letting y'all know that you can do whatever it is that you want to do. But I also want to let y'all know this. Doing what makes you happy for a living, it can be your reality. It can be your reality. It don't matter if people are telling you that it's not always a reality. It can be your reality because I know with the way life is going for a lot of people right now are stressed. Their anxiety is going through the roof. They're depressed. You got people that be dealing with all this stress on their 9-to-5 job, and it's like they go out clubbing on the weekends. You don't have to accept that as your life. You don't have to be satisfied. You can do whatever it is that you want to do. Go after whatever it is that you want to do. Doing what makes you happy, it can be your reality. You know what I mean? You can do what makes you happy for a living, because when you're doing what makes you happy for a living, you pretty much like living life. Yeah, you're living your life, you know what I mean, creating your own reality. But yeah, you can do it. You know what I mean? Because we all have we all have distractions. We all be dealing with people telling us different things, people telling us that we need to accept this for what it is. We can do whatever it is that we want to do. Because that's another thing about it too. Like, when it comes down to always being stressed out because you're depressed, you having to take all these medications for anxiety. Another reason too, because not just for anxiety, you got people that are also on medication when it comes down to certain health problems, whether it's something with high blood pressure or whether it's something with diabetes, because of the fact that they dealing with stress on a daily basis, because of the fact that their 9 to 5 job is so stressful. Don't get me wrong. We all got to do what we got to do. With the way things are right now in this economy, we all got to do what we got to do in order to provide and in order to put food on the table. But it doesn't mean that we should stop going after whatever it is that we want out of life. It doesn't mean that we should stop focusing on what makes us happy. Like, whatever it is that makes you happy, you can monetize that. You can do that for a living. Doing that for a living, it can be your reality. And I know you've dealt with people telling you before that it's not always a reality, but you have what it takes to make it your reality. Like I said before, being a YouTuber, being a content creator, this right here, it's a 24/7. It's not a 9 to 5. It is a 24/7, uploading videos consistently on the daily basis. The average person doesn't have what it takes to do what I do. This right here, it takes a lot of discipline. But yo, I was just wanting to share this video with y'all. I was just wanting to chat with y'all. I was just wanting to give y'all some more motivation. Don't forget, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell on my channel, comment, share, like the video. And again, my new song, my new track, my new record, Bony Fish Freestyle. It's on my YouTube channel and it's also on my SoundCloud. Y'all can follow me on SoundCloud at Walle G. Let's run it up. Let's blow it up. Love y'all. Take advice from people that are trying to get to the destination that you're trying to get at. Taking advice from people that are not trying to get to the destination that you're trying to get at doesn't make any sense. Take advice from the right people. Yo, what up? What's poppin'? Back at it again with another video for y'all. And this is another advice video. I just wanted to share something with y'all and I just wanted to chat with y'all because, yeah, like, when it comes down to being on the come up, people are gonna have stuff to say. But like I said before, when you turn that dream of yours into a reality, they're gonna be coming to you asking you for advice. But I just wanted to let y'all know something. Be careful who you hate on. Be careful who you hate on while they're on the come up, because when it comes down to you hating on them, they can prove you wrong. They can prove you wrong, and it's like all that time you hated on them while they was on the come up, but you ended up getting proved wrong, and it's like, you know, not now you feel bad and now you actually regret that you hated on them. There's people that used to bully me back when I was in high school. They used to hate on me, and now that they see that I'm a content creator, I'm a YouTuber, they used to bully me and they used to make fun of me because of the way that my voice sounds and because of the way that I look. But I never let that define me. I didn't let it stop me from what I want to do. Look at me now. People used to try to discourage me because of the fact that I talk slow, but I rap now, so look at me now. People used to think that I wasn't good enough to get a starting position as a football player, but when I played football my sophomore year, I won trophy for most improved player. And I helped the team win the conference championship, so yeah, look at me now. You know what I mean? Be careful who you hate on, because you can get proved wrong. You know what I mean? You could be hating on the wrong person, and you could be hating on somebody that could be the chosen one, and they're willing to put in the hard work. They're willing to work extremely hard to do what they gotta do in order to make it to the top, in order to prove you wrong. That's how I am. Y'all know how hard I work. Y'all know the work that I be putting in. Y'all know that I be putting in the effort. Y'all know that I be putting in the 110% to, to just turn my dreams into a reality. And I know like y'all are like that too. I know some of y'all are like that too. You want something bigger, you want something better, you want something greater out of this life. You can accomplish it. You can do it. But yeah, be careful who you hate on. Be careful who you hate on while they're on the come up, because again, you can get proved wrong. You can get proved wrong, like, and then it's like by you hating on them, you're gonna regret it, and you're gonna want to come to them for some advice, but they may not even want to give you any advice due to the fact that you did them wrong. So be careful who you hate on. Just wanted to share this video with y'all, chat with y'all. Just wanted to give y'all some advice. Don't forget, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell on my channel, comment, share, like the video. And again, my new song, my new track, Bony Fish Freestyle, it's on my YouTube channel, and it's also on my SoundCloud. Y'all can follow me on SoundCloud at Walle G. Let's run it up. Let's blow it up. Love y'all. Wake up, stay woke. The world is changing day by day. Don't get lost in the sauce. Don't stay stuck in the matrix. You have what it takes to escape the matrix. Wake up and stay woke. Don't get lost. Yo, what up? What's poppin'? Back at it again with another video for y'all, and I was just wanting to chat with y'all because it's just with the way the world is right now, people, it's just in this day and age, it's like, people are like going through it and they really need help. And I was just wanting to share something with y'all because as an individual, people be trying to judge you and say that with the way that you think about stuff and with the way you react to stuff and with the way you are, it's not right. You shouldn't be like this, but that's just who you are. You see people out here going through it, and you see senior citizens out here still working a 9-to-5 job that they don't even love, when you know that they should be able to enjoy retirement. You know that the U.S. economy is messed up, and you know that living in corporate America, they just want us to accept everything for what it is. But anyway, I was just wanting to let y'all know something. Be willing to think for yourself. Critical thinking is definitely a key factor, especially in this day and age. Now, that doesn't mean that you shouldn't listen at all. If somebody is trying to give you some advice, if somebody is trying to give you some tips, like you around somebody that's like-minded, that's giving you the advice, that's giving you the tips of where you're trying to go at in your life, yeah, listen to them, take notes, but also too, ask questions and be willing to think for yourself. You don't have to get into no debates. Debating is not really worth the time, and it's not really worth the energy, but at the same time, for people that's telling you different stuff and they're not trying to go where you're trying to go, it's not really worth it to really take all of their advice, because they're not trying to give you the tips on where you're trying to go. You're somebody that wants to be rich. You want to be successful. You want to be wealthy. You want to be able to retire your parents. Like, yeah, see, that's the thing. You use your critical thinking skills, because critical thinking is definitely a key factor in this day and age. With the way things are going right now, you can't really afford to just accept everything for what it is. When you just accept everything for what it is, when you just become satisfied with how your life is, when you just accept life for what it is, you're gonna be miserable. You're gonna be miserable. You're gonna be stressed out. You're gonna be anxious. You got people out here that be having to take multiple medications for their anxiety just because of the fact that they just dealing with a lot of stress. They're not even really taking the time out to put in work towards something that they really want to do. But yeah, use your critical thinking skills. Yeah, you use your critical thinking skills. Like, your brain is like one of the most powerful tools that God gave you. Our brains is like very powerful. Our brains is like the most powerful tool that God gave all of us. And God gave you a gift. See, they say that a mind is a terrible thing to waste, but is a gift is also a terrible thing to waste too. You should never give up on your gift. You know, when you stay focused on your gift, it's a way where you can create your own reality. You no longer have to wake up day after day to clock into a 9 to 5 job that you don't even love, because it seems like in this day and age, it seems like the job market is definitely in a serious crisis right now. It seems like in this day and age, the job market is really suffering, but critical thinking is definitely a key factor. Be willing to think for yourself. You know, instead of just accepting everything for what it is, be willing to think for yourself. Because, like, you know, it's like the stuff that we were told when we were youngsters, now that we're adults, sometimes it kind of just feels like we were lied to about some stuff. Now, I'm not saying that we were lied to about exactly everything, but we was lied to about, I would say, like a decent amount of stuff. You know, because just like when it comes down to the school system, we learning all of that information, and it's like a lot of that information that we're being taught, we're not even gonna use it. But you see the teacher, yeah, like in geometry class and in algebra, the teacher is gonna be like, you need to pay very close attention to this, because if you don't, you can get completely lost, which is true, which is factual. Algebra, geometry, trigonometry, calculus. Yeah, if you don't pay very close attention, you can get completely lost, and you can end up struggling. But at the same time, it's not like that's the type of math that you're gonna use in your everyday life unless you want to be an engineer. Yeah, because you know, I mean, I don't use geometry, neither do I use algebra. I don't process that math into my brain on a daily basis. As long as you know basic math, addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, as long as you know about percentages, fractions, as long as you know how to count your money, you're gonna be perfectly fine. But yeah, be willing to think for yourself. Use your critical thinking skills. I just wanted to share this video with y'all, chat with y'all. Just wanted to give the people out there some advice and some encouragement. Just, yeah, a little bit more motivation. Don't forget, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell on my channel, comment, share, like the video. And again, my new song, Bony Fish Freestyle, it's on my YouTube channel, and it's also on my SoundCloud. Y'all can follow me on SoundCloud at Walle G. Let's run it up. Let's blow it up. Love y'all. When things are not going your way, when things are not going like you want them to, never lose faith. God is going to test you to see how strong you really are, to see how strong your faith is. Never lose faith. Yo, what up? What's poppin'? Coming at y'all back to back with another video for y'all. And I just want to let y'all know something, because I know I've talked about my creation process before. Y'all have heard it in my songs before. But I be hearing people talk about saying that rappers now these days, they be using whatever app it is. I guess it's an app or some type of AI thingy, Chat GPT, to write their lyrics. I mean, I've heard about it, but I don't know how it works, because this is my creation process as an artist. As a rapper, I write my raps down pen and paper. I write my raps down in my composition book. I'm young, but I'm old school. I mean, yeah, a lot of these rappers, they be typing their lyrics up in their phone in the notes section. But me personally, I honestly feel that when I'm doing that, then I'm not really like working hard enough. When I'm writing my rhymes down pen and paper with my headphones on, just vibing out, sometimes I'll write my lyrics down with no music at all. But when I have my headphones on and I'm writing my raps down pen and paper, You know, I'm in full mode. I'm working hard. I'm grinding. I'm coming up with lines in my head and I'm putting them down on paper. Sometimes, you know, for me to get the inspiration, I gotta like move around and I gotta get that inspiration. Sometimes you, as an artist, you do go through writer's block, and sometimes, you know, you just have to, sometimes as an artist, you just have to take some time out and you gotta think. Same thing as a YouTuber, as a content creator. Sometimes with coming up with ideas, you have to think. You know, sometimes as a content creator, the creation process is like a lonely road. But yeah, as a rapper, I write my raps down pen and paper. And like I said before, and it's just straight facts. I don't have no ghostwriter. I don't have no ghostwriter at all. I never did. You know what I mean? I've been writing my own raps ever since I first started rapping at the age of 18. And that's the thing about it too. When it comes down to starting off rapping, when you're writing your own raps, the more you write, the better you're gonna become, the better you're gonna get. You gotta be willing to write every day if this is something that you really have a passion for. Yeah, because just like I remember Hobson, he was saying in that interview that he did that the average rapper that's just now starting is like writing their own raps. They're not getting anybody to write the raps for them, which is facts. I mean, I've been writing my own raps ever since I first started rapping. I don't have no ghostwriter. I never did, and I'm never going to. Now, there are times where I do have to do some rewriting, where I may have to scratch out some lyrics and I may have to rewrite a word or rewrite a verse or maybe rewrite a line. But other than that, I write my raps down pen and paper, composition book, just like how rappers did it back in the 90s and back in the early to mid 2000s. That's how I write my raps. That's how I write my songs. But yeah, as a rapper, I write my raps down pen and paper. I just wanted to share this video with y'all, chat with y'all. Just wanted to let y'all know a few more stuff about my creation process as an artist. Don't forget, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell on my channel, comment, share, like the video. And again, my new song, Bony Fish Freestyle, it's on my YouTube channel and it's also on my SoundCloud. Y'all can follow me on SoundCloud at Walle G. Let's run it up. Let's blow it up. Love y'all. You can't give up. You got people depending on you. You can't give up. Your blow up is right around the corner. Your blow up is on the way. You just gotta be patient. But other than that, you can't give up. People are depending on you when you're about.
I love you, oh loves. Do you have those? Do you wanna share them with me? I love you, oh loves. Oh, do you have those? I'd like to share mine with you. Can we share? I'm gonna spread a